Hi, clarinet people. This is Mr. Fitz here in my basement, and I got my trusty clarinet and my Clarinet Rocks sign. This is line number 120, Home on the Range. I'm going to play it for you, and then we'll talk about it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I goofed up one note there on the very last phrase. I think it was, I couldn't see the B flat in time. Okay, so anyway, but you get the general idea. Now, here's the thing with this one, all right? This has dynamic changes, and it also has slurs, and it also has dotted quarter, eighth quarter in 3/4 time, and then, like in the very next measure, sometimes you have half note and 2/8 notes. So we want to make sure that we don't confuse those rhythms. So my advice always, as with anything, is to go by phrases and to say the phrase first with the tas without the slurs. All right? So, for example, I'm going to say the first phrase starting from the beginning up to the breath mark. Okay? Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ti, ta, ta. All right, and just to reiterate about the dotted quarter eighth, here's the foot cam. Ta, ti, ta. All right, and the previous measure to that had ta, ti, ti. Same number of notes in the measure, but the placement is different. Okay, so that's kind of an important distinction you want to make. All right, so once you can say it and tap your foot, then just play it on one note, like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right, and if you can do that, then it's the next step is to kind of just figure out what the notes are, or just make sure you can say them and you can play them. You guys are advanced enough that hopefully it's not an issue of knowing what your notes are. All right, so then what you do is you would play it without the slurs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right, foot cam while I do that. Okay, so just watch the foot action. Foot's going to stay steady. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So hopefully you're with me so far, right? And so that's the idea about the rhythm. You have to have that rhythm first. It's very important. Now, after you got the notes and the rhythm with your foot tapping, then add the slurs. And the slurs should not affect the rhythm at all. So like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, now hopefully that makes sense. I'm just looking through. So you just have to watch out where you have half notes followed by 2/8 notes and then dotted quarter, eighth quarter. Remember, dotted quarter, eighth quarter is going to go ta, ti, ta. And the half note and 2/8, ta, ti, ti. So you really want to make the distinction between those two rhythms and you'll be good to go. All right, have fun.